Welcome to a new episode of Slow Travelling. We're an Australian family sailing the world, currently in Greece.
Back in beautiful Two Rocks Bay, this nice spot for a swim and a snorkel after a pretty blowy night there in Laka Bay on Paxos. Last night did prove to be a good initial test of our Mantis anchor and our setup, and it did fill us with confidence. We had reasonable amount of scope out, no worries at all. We were surfing around a little bit on the anchor as to be expected. Conditions did just keep building and building through the afternoon into the evening, and then they started to die down around midnight. Made sure that there was no one that was going to drag down on us, and everything was fine. So once conditions eased a bit this morning, we got out of there and got back to Two Rocks Bay because we just felt like, somewhere a bit calmer.
We're going to go dive on the anchor.
Yeah, just see where it is, eh? It's pretty crystal clear water in here, so it shouldn't be a problem. We always found it good practice to dive on the anchor, particularly in the crystal clear waters of the Ionian. This has been very much of a shakedown cruise kind of period for us. Obviously the new engine factors into that, the new standing rigging, a whole bunch of new running rigging, a whole bunch of other bits and pieces that we've done on the boat. So we just want to make sure everything's kind of working well on board. Our initial plans this year were to get over to the Western Med and to do an Atlantic crossing. And we've basically decided that that's too ambitious. Or it isn't too ambitious, more correctly, we've just decided we don't want to do it. There's so much to see and do here in the Med. I feel like we've barely scratched the surface. So we've made the conscious decision to slow travel, I guess, to slow down and just enjoy this area a little bit more, to give ourselves time as well just to really enjoy the cruising lifestyle and dial the boat in a bit. That boat work obviously plays into that.
Yeah, cool caves.
It's a cute little beach, isn't it? Yeah. We did really enjoy Two Rocks Bay. It's a great place to just explore, relax, swim in the crystal clear water and just let the world pass you by for a couple of days. Cheers. Is this alright, so? Pretty good, isn't it? Blue dancer over there. After a few days R&R in an aquatic paradise, it was time to lift the anchor. So we're on passage again. Just going to duck into a marina for a couple of days. We've got a couple of jobs to do. I've got to get the water maker going. After an uneventful, pleasant passage, we arrived back in port. After passage, sundowners, eh? Not very Greek today. Corn chips, guacamole, rum and coke. Not particularly Greek, but that's alright, we like it. And then it was soon time to get started on the list of jobs. It's time to service a few winches. Mythos in hand. That wasn't part of the official Luma winch servicing guide, but it certainly helps. And yeah, it's just a steady job. Cleaning them all with a bit of white spirit and then re-greasing and checking them as I go.
One of my favourite things to make to keep cool in Greece is a basic banana smoothie. You start with 2 bananas, some Greek yogurt, some tasty honey. Blend. Don't forget to turn on the inverter. Some cinnamon. Sprinkle with cinnamon and enjoy.
With a few jobs complete and having re-provisioned, we quickly got underway again. We had a parcel we had to rendezvous with in Lehigh Bay.
We're in Lehigh Bay.
So yeah, we're just here in Lehigh Bay, Lefkis. It's pretty protected from all around. The holding can be a little bit variable, but so far so good, I think. Some old shipwrecked boats over there, isn't there? So a bit sad.
Yeah. Oh, yikes.
Did it happen again?
Yeah. Oh, and it keeps stopping on us.
Our otherwise reliable but quite long-suffering two-stroke Daihatsu was probably in need of a good service.
Just went and explore the shipwrecks back there. A bunch of boats turned on their sides.
The other reason for being here in Lehigh Bay is we've got to pick up the kids' school supplies. They've been sent out from Australia the next term of school. Kind of getting sent to us a term at a time. We predetermine a meeting point. So it's getting sent out to Lehigh Yacht Club here, which is a great little setup. It's run by a couple and they're ex-cruisers. We watched the owner sail his large steel ketch out of potentially the tightest spot on the marina in probably 5 knots of breeze, and there he was under sail only, manoeuvring it like a dream out of the jetty. The kids' mouths dropped. They, having seen me make a mess of leaving a jetty using a brand new Volvo Penta and a bow thruster, I think they were a little blown away. Anyway, yeah, so schoolwork's getting delivered there. We'll go grab that. In nearby Nidri, there are some fantastic waterfalls not far from the anchorage. Off on a bit of a walk today up to the Nidri waterfalls. It's kind of end of summer, so there may not be a lot of water up there, but we'll go have a look anyway. It's meant to be a fairly pretty spot. So yeah, it's still a pretty warm day, so yeah, we'll go up and see some cool waterfalls.
Reckon you found a shortcut, do you? Straight down the waterfall. Straight down the creek bed.
Being the end of summer, there wasn't a lot of water flowing, but it was still a really pretty spot. Apparently in spring it's amazing. So that was Nidri Waterfall. Oh, puppy dog. Hello, puppy dog. Yeah, that was Nidri Waterfall. It's a little bit dry, wasn't it? So
Yeah, there was no water. Well, that's sort
there was a bit of water, but yeah, it is a bit dry in summer.
Next episode, we face more bad weather and really put our new Mantis anchor to the test. Please like and subscribe.